In 1975, an engineer by the name of Andrew Ritchie decided he was sick and tired of what a pain in the arse it was getting around London, and decided to come up with a better way. What he was imagining is what we would now call a last mile solution, a vehicle that you could bring with you on public transport, use to zoom to your destination when you got to the other end, and then bring inside with you upon arrival. And this is what he came up with, the glorious Brompton folding bike. Now, just shy of 50 years later, another clever engineer has come along and found a way of making the Brompton even betterer. How? Duh, by electrifying it.
Like everything electric? Then you'll love our fun-packed Everything Electric expos around the world. Next up, we're in London and Harrogate. Remember, energy and transport professionals go free on the first day.
So then, what have we here? Well, fundamentally, it's a Brompton bicycle, which has been turned into an e-bike by a company called Boost. Boost, who already have a very successful business building conversion kits for full-size bicycles. But I want to focus on this, their latest endeavour, the conversion kit for Bromptons today, because I think that this, all things considered, might be the most versatile micromobility solution going right now. Because think about it, e-scooters, fantastic, illegal. Privately owned brand new e-bikes, fantastic, expensive, so expensive that you're afraid to lock them up anywhere. Rental e-bikes, fantastic, unreliable. You never know if there's going to be one nearby, and half the ones in London are horribly vandalised. I rode one the other day that was missing its saddle. It took me 2 minutes to detach myself from the seat post when I arrived. But this thing, it's hard to find a box that this doesn't tick. It's highly portable, it's lovely to ride, you can bring it inside, it's legal, and it's relatively affordable. Relatively. More on that in a moment. Now, you may be looking at this and thinking, well, hang on, where are the e-bike bits? Where's it all go? Where's it housed? You can be forgiven, because it's ever so stealthy. You just fold the back in. It is this. See that tiny little case at the back here? That is the batteries, that is the brains, that's all the componentry. Other than that, you've just got a motor in the rear wheel, optional little screen on the handlebars, Bobby's your uncle. That is the kit. It's ever so simple and it's so stealthy that I wouldn't mind locking this thing up outside of a shop for a couple of minutes and leaving it there. I don't think most people would even notice the e-bike kits fitted to this bike. It is worth noting that Brompton make their own electric folding bikes, but the chaps at Boost aren't especially satisfied with Brompton's offering. For one, it costs over £3,000, and the reason for that is they fitted it with, as far as Boost are concerned, an unnecessary amount of battery. Big battery pack fitted to the front of the bike sort of ruins the Brompton's inherent portability, and again, just makes it too expensive. So, what's this sweet hog like to ride? Well, lovely, leisurely, actually. What I like is they've kept the laid-back, relaxed ride of the Brompton. If they turn this thing into a torquey speed demon, it would be, well, scary, quite frankly, with these wheels. But no, it's chilled out. And there's two things I really like about the way that this kit is tuned. Number one, slight delay to the pedal assist, and it is pedal assist only, no throttle kits. Those are illegal, naughty Deliveroo riders. But there's a slight delay. When you start to turn the pedals, you turn a couple times and then in comes the electric. That's a good thing, because I've ridden e-bikes where it kicks in straight away and that can catch people off guard. I've seen people fall off e-bikes before they were even properly on them, because they've swung a leg over, pressed on a pedal, whoosh, off the bike goes, you're on your arse, big laugh. Not so much on this one. That delay is really nice. And the other thing I really like is it's subtle. It's a gentle pedal assist. I still feel like I'm putting in a little bit of effort, but not so much that I'm going to arrive at my important board meeting all sweaty. I've got low and high setting, which I control from the little screen here. And again, even in high, it's subtle, it's gentle, but just enough to enable you to be able to cycle that extra distance without working up a sweat. And if you really need it, there's also a temporary boost mode where for 10 seconds you get an extra shove to get you up a hill. The bottom line is, it doesn't really feel like an e-bike. It feels like I'm riding a normal bike and I'm just a lot fitter and stronger than I actually am. So we've got less battery here, but still enough for 15 20 miles of riding, that's connected to the motor, 250 watts per the legal limit in the UK, 15 mile an hour top speed per the legal limits here in the UK. And the beauty of it is the whole thing adds just 2.5 kilos to the weight of the bike. It's light, is what I'm saying. And the price for all this is going to be just under £1,200, including VAT, after the first wave of pre-orders. Now, it's not cheap, it's not nothing, but it does mean that you could buy a good old used Brompton bike and this conversion kit and still have about £1,000 change left over versus the price of the actual Brompton e-bike. I'll tell you what I love about this kit for the Brompton. It makes an incredibly versatile vehicle even more versatile. You still get all the goodness of the Brompton. It's still lightweight, it's still foldable and lovely and relaxing to ride, but you have that extra benefit of the electric assist now. And riding this thing today has reminded me of what I love most about e-bikes in general, which is that if you are already a competent cyclist, sure, they enable you to maybe ride a little bit further without breaking a sweat. They increase the maximum distance that you consider cyclable. But more than that, if you're not an especially strong cyclist, they make cycling more accessible. Maybe you're not in the best shape of your life at the moment. Maybe you're getting on a bit and your knees aren't what they once were. Try an e-bike, because all of a sudden you feel fitter and stronger. All of a sudden cycling feels easier and safer because it's much easier to keep up with traffic with the pedal assist. Love e-bikes. So anyway, there we go. The Brompton bike boosted with electric power, just maybe the most useful vehicle in the world. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have been, thanks for watching.